I discovered my boyfriend was cheating on me after buying him an expensive Christmas gift. I, 25F, discovered that my boyfriend, 26M, has been cheating on me for 5 months. I was really devastated and felt a lot of rage inside me, especially after buying him a new PlayStation 5 since he wanted one but couldn't afford it. I was saving up a lot of money to buy him the console with some games. We've been dating for 3 years and living together for a year and a half. I immediately kicked him out after his side girl messaged me apologizing, not knowing that he had a girlfriend. I didn't believe her because I trusted my boyfriend a lot, but she came with receipts. There were a lot of messages where he flirted with her and sent her some noodles. I had a pit in my stomach and was absolutely disgusted. The worst part is when I confronted him, he didn't even try to deny it. He called me boring, insulted me a lot, and said I was no fun and he deserved better. I was really enraged and for the first time, I slapped him. He was shocked and so was I because I was never violent with him and have always tried to solve things quietly, but he made my blood boil. I started screaming at him that he doesn't do anything around here and never paid rent because he's a lazy jobless loser who can't even bother looking for a decent job. At one point I mentioned how he would never get the PS5 that I bought and return it soon to the store. He looked like a deer in headlights. This loser immediately changed his attitude and switched up real quick. He started apologizing and crying, saying he never meant to cheat and promised he would make it up to me. He's a disgusting pig who has never cared for my feelings. He only cared when I mentioned something he wanted. Such hypocrisy. I wasted no time and kicked him out. He's still sending me a lot of texts filled with apologies and even an ugly photo of him crying. I told him to not waste his time because he won't get the PS5 and that we were done, so I blocked him. I won't take the PS5, I already have one, but I remembered that my parents were planning on buying it for my little brother. The plan was going to be them buying the PS5 and I will buy the games for it with some extra store gift card, but looks like I will give my parents a call and tell them there's a change in our plans for my brother's gift. Update. Today was amazing. I celebrated Christmas with my family, my parents, and my little brother. My parents cooked the best food, so I ate well after not having an appetite for a few days and it was great. As for my parents' agreement about the gift, we agreed on something. I'll give the PS5 and games to my brother and my parents bought an Oculus for my brother's new PS5 and some other accessories for the console. When the time came for the presents, I was shocked to learn that my brother got me an expensive gift. He got me some makeup from Sephora, a gift card. My parents then informed me that my brother has been saving for my gift since the beginning of the year. I cried and literally started bawling my eyes out. I then gave him a big hug, my baby. I thanked him a lot for the gift and said that I loved it. When he opened my parents' present, he was really confused and stated that he doesn't have a PS5 for this Oculus. I told him to open my gift and when he opened it, he started crying and immediately hugged me. I don't know what came over me and I started crying with him. I really love my brother, he's a sweet little boy and a well-behaved kid. He's only 12 years old and he deserved every gift he got. It was expensive, yes, but it was worth every penny to see him happy. After we all opened our gifts, I helped him set up the PS5 in his room and played some games together. Suddenly, he tells me that he loves me and I'm the best big sister in the world. For the 3rd time, I started crying. So yeah, there you have it. I had the best Christmas with my family and seeing my brother so happy was worth the heartbreak I went through. As for my garbage ex, he's still making new accounts on Instagram to apologize. I told him to F off and I know that he's only apologizing because he wants the PS5 and not because he's feeling guilty. I mentioned that I gave it to someone who deserves it way more than he does. He started cursing at me and I said if he didn't leave me alone, I'd report him to the police for harassment. He stopped after that and I never heard from him ever since. So that's all for the update. Happy holidays everyone.